I would love to go back into movies, and I like this setting of these stories, of this frontier one, of the 12 worlds, just because it's like, this contained star system. There's a variety of planets. There's different. You can go forward. You can go back. So the next one I'm working on is, all different characters, but it's kind of the same setting of the 12 worlds, but different planets, and it definitely more so reflects kind of things that I see happening in this day and age, like international relationships turn interplanetary. There's like this one planet that claims a dwarf planet to be theirs, like Taiwan and China.
Right.
There's just generations of people living in like VR headsets, completely unaware that like they live on a colony planet, and think that that's like where people
You
come
have a
from.
lot going on in this one system.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this one system, this one planet.
Yeah,
So.
that's cool. It also reminds me a little bit of when we were first, again, when I was little Eric Cartman, there was the belief that we were unique, that most stars did not have planets. And as we found, it looks like every damn star has a planetary system, it looks like. They seem to be a natural consequence of stellar formation. So you've got 100 billion plus stars that we know of, and with that 100 billion stellar systems. And then we started finding a bunch of them using new techniques and technologies with, the dimming of the star when they went in front, the wobble of the star. So we indirectly measure these planets, but it seems to be pretty conclusive. And I remember that one of the first one was the TRAPPIST system.
Yeah.
And the TRAPPIST system had like a half dozen predicted solid Earth-like planets, of which most of them were in the habitable zone, like could support water. And that's wild to think about. And it matches your vision of this complex, singular system with all of this stuff going on.
Yeah, I feel like there are plenty of, fantasy stories that take place in just, you got Middle Earth, you have Westeros. It's just one planet, so you can 12 planets. That's more than enough for me.
you got a whole series there, and it also simplifies a lot of the mess that, again, science fiction can get itself into, where the palette is too broad. You've got writers where the characters are zipping all over the galaxy, and then you have, as a reader, you're like, where the hell are we now, and who is leading the story?
Yeah.
And it seems to me like you've got Tarzan and Space Jane pretty much driving the story as its through line.
Yeah, she's like I think of her like she's like Sally Ride meets Tarzan.
Nice. That's perfect.